Hi, how are you today?
I'm good.
I'm Madison Dillinger. I'm an occupational therapy student and I'm going to be working with you today.
Okay.
Would you mind giving me your first and last name
Michelle Harrelson.
and your date of birth?
It's March 11th, 1950.
Okay, so are you in any pain of any sort today?
No, no pain today.
And I remember you telling me, and I saw it in your chart, that you have vertigo. How has that been? Have you had any spells with that lately?
No, I've been handling my vertigo pretty well lately. Just 'cause, I've had it for so long, I know that I can't continuously bend down all day.
Right.
I try to stay looking forward as much as I can. I still get it from time to time, but I've been good lately. I've been doing
Great,
okay.
great. Okay, that's good to hear because we're going to be doing a little bit of moving today, and I just wanted to make sure that if you, at any point in time, you start to feel short of breath, upset, you've got vertigo, we're going to stop, sit down, and we can figure something out, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Okay. So we did your home eval last time, so just looking at what modifications and stuff that we can make and adaptations. So I just kind of want to get from your perspective, what are a couple things that you feel like you struggle with the most on a daily basis?
Oh gosh, definitely showering. It just takes a lot out of you,
Mm-hmm.
especially after a long day.
Oh, yes.
And I like to take my showers in the evening.
Do you?
Yeah. So once I get in the shower at night, I usually am already a little tired. But then also I have to stand there so
Mm-hmm.
long and just get so tired, and then I get scared that I'm gonna fall or something. So
Yeah.
I've just been just doing my best with that, and then my hands they're getting a little weaker. I don't think they're as strong as they used to be, so
Right.
I've been just feeling some weakness in my hands lately.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I think I told you me and my husband Brad, we have a house. It's next door that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So every day we're over there at the other house. So I'll walk a lot over there
Yeah.
and back.
Yeah.
And I think that's another reason why I've just been so tired lately.
It does. It takes a lot out of you,
Yeah.
especially depending on what time of day and how hot outside it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In regards to your like hand weakness, what do you feel like you struggle with the most since like with your hands being weak?
Oh, cooking with
Mm-hmm.
usually me and Brad we'll cook dinner together, but I've been struggling just opening things and
Mm-hmm.
just hold like just holding little things and really just opening jars or cans and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Um,
Okay. Well, this is all great information because that kind of helps me now that I've seen your house. I've kind of talked to you about some of what you want to prioritize. That kind of helps me figure out what stuff that I could help you implement into your daily routine,
yeah,
okay? So, first, I'm going to take your vitals, okay, which just means I'm going to look at your blood pressure, your heart rate, how much oxygen you got, and just how many breaths you're taking per minute, so we
yeah.
can just kind of keep an eye on that whenever we go through our session, okay? So,
Okay.
all right, let's get to that.
All right.
All right, Miss Michelle. So, like I said, we're going to get some of your vitals done right now. So, the first one I'm going to start out with is your blood pressure, okay? So, let me go ahead and put a little of this on if it'll work. La la la. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start off with blood pressure. What are your plans for after this today?
Oh, just going home and maybe just gonna watch a movie or something.
Ooh, a movie. What movie? What's your favorite kind of movie?
Oh, I like romance movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I might watch my favorite TV show.
Oh, my favorite TV show is probably going to be, so I'll go ahead and have you put your left arm up there.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, hang on. Let me just knock everything over.
That's okay, I do that too.
Is that comfortable? Let's go ahead and put your arm up there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is going to be a little tight. If you don't mind if I touch you.
No, I don't mind.
Now that I already am. Okay. All right. That looks good. Now let me disinfect my stethoscope for you. Oh, back to what I was saying. My favorite TV show is probably The Office.
That is a pretty good. I don't like that very much because it just comes on my random TV, like my TV channel.
Yeah.
And I see it in passing, but I've never watched it, I don't think.
Do you know what your blood pressure typically runs?
I think pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, pretty normal, I would say. I don't
Okay.
think I have any.
Sometimes it just kind of gives me a baseline.
Yeah.
You know, I like to know if somebody has high blood pressure. I didn't see it in your chart, so I was just making sure. So
I've never been told I have high blood pressure or anything, but I've never really looked at what they say when I go to the doctor.
yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I got 112/82. All right, Miss Michelle, so we just took your blood pressure and it was 112/82. So it's a little low, but not by much. So
Okay.
normal is 120/80. So just something we need to keep an eye on throughout the session, okay? Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pulse ox, is what it's called, pulse oximeter. And it just tells me how much oxygen is in your blood and what your heart rate is.
Okay.
Okay? And while we do that, I'm going to manually take your heart rate. Okay?
Okay.
So first I'm going to disinfect this. Get it all wiped down. Let that air dry. While I do that, I'm going to get my stopwatch pulled up.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so I'll just put this on your right hand.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll have you
Oh,
put your
this
left arm
looks
up there again.
fancy.
It is pretty fancy. Okay. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay. So I just documented some of your vitals that we just took, and I kind of already told you that your blood pressure was just a hair low, nothing to be concerned about, but it is something that we need to monitor as we continue on with our session, okay?
Okay.
Your heart rate was 81 beats per minute. Normal is 60 to 100, so that was great. You took 10 breaths in 1 minute, so that just is a little bit low too. Not by much. Normal is about 12 to 18, 12 to 20. So once again, something that we need to keep an eye on throughout the session. So if you feel short of breath, lightheaded, please let me know.
Okay.
And your oxygen saturation, which once again just means how much oxygen was in your blood, was 98%. That's great because normal is 95 to 100, so 98 just kind of puts you right there in the middle.
Okay.
So that's great.
So that looks good?
Looks great.
Okay.
But we're going to continue to monitor it throughout the session. And like I said,
Yeah.
if you feel short of breath, dizzy, in pain, anything, please let me know. We're going to stop immediately, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Miss Michelle, so now that we've taken some of your vitals, I just wanted to kind of discuss some of the fatigue you've been experiencing. And I just wanted to let you know that fatigue is a completely normal symptom for somebody who has MS. But according to best evidence, the best way to combat that is through energy conservation by using like adaptive equipment, assistive devices, assistive technology, which are all just fancy terms for things that can just help save some of that energy throughout your daily living.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is just kind of go through some of the ways that we can conserve energy in your daily life through just like adaptive equipment, assistive devices, things like that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, Michelle, so I just wanted to discuss some of the goals that we had talked about during your home safety evaluation.
Okay.
And so since MS is a disease that progresses over time, I know that you really wanted to focus on aging in place and modifying and adapting some of the things in your home and how you're doing things. So let's discuss the whole shower situation. You mentioned some fatigue while you're showering.
Yeah, mainly just when I have to stand for a long time when I'm showering. That's what makes me really tired. So I just kind of struggle with just standing in the shower,
Getting all the way through your routine like you want.
Yeah, when you have to like wash your hair, wash your body, do your everything shower,
An everything shower. We love that.
It just is exhausting sometimes.
Right. Okay, so I think I have something according to best evidence that could help with that.
Okay.
So let's go look at a shower chair. Okay, Michelle. So this is the shower chair that I was telling you about. There is evidence to support that this will help reduce falls and the fatigue like you were talking about. So I kind of made like a little setup shower, mock shower here, just like the one that we had looked at in your home, which is a walk-in shower. You also have a rail in your bathroom set up in your shower. And I just made this little 2x4 here a lip for your shower so that we can practice properly getting in and out. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how to use this, demonstrate it, have you demonstrate it to me, and then if you are interested, then we'll figure out, I have some resources that will tell you how, where, and how much it is to buy online, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to fit this to you, but as of right now, I'm just going to demonstrate it on this random height, but we're going to fit it to you so that your knees and your feet are flat on the ground, your knees are at 90 degrees, and your hips are at 90 degrees, okay, when you're sitting in this.
Okay.
All right, so whenever you walk into your shower, what I want you to do is before you take a step, I want you to grab this rail so that you have support. Then you're gonna walk both feet in, turn around, and sit down on the chair.
Okay.
Okay, so it would also be even more helpful if you would grab the rail, take your steps in, reach back for that chair, and sit down.
Okay.
I just don't want you fully relying on this to support you when you sit down. So make sure that you are using that you use that handrail whenever you walk in, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you demonstrate that to me, okay? So another thing before I have you demo this for me is it's also great that you already have that non-stick bath mat, but we want to make sure that we get one of these shower chairs that has these rubber stoppers on the bottom of it.
Okay.
So the one that I found for you does have the rubber stoppers, so we're kind of double teaming and making sure that there's no slipping hazards there so that we have that bath mat and, like I said, those rubber stoppers on this chair so it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
And another thing is if you do decide to buy this online, we want to make sure, and like you and Brad, your husband, can make sure that this chair is sturdy and set up because we don't want it going anywhere, and we don't like we want to make sure that all of the parts to this chair are all there and in the right places. But there's easy directions that's going to come with it. So I just want to make sure that before you decide to sit down in this, you have Brad or yourself check it and make sure that it is sturdy and you have everything there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So let's have you try it. So I want you to just demonstrate how I kind of ran you through this. So what do we do first?
I'm gonna grab this rail. I'm gonna step with my foot in.
Yep.
Get both my feet in.
Look back. Yep. Great job.
Sure.
Yep. Okay, so another thing that I did want to address is that whenever you do sit down in this chair, well, before you do, I want to make sure that you get all of the commonly used items that you typically, every single time you get in the shower, you use your shampoo, your body wash, conditioner, things like that. I want them all to be within reach so that you're not trying to reach outside of that base of support here so that we're not creating just a whole new fall hazard, okay?
Okay.
So, did that feel comfortable? Do you want to try again?
Yeah, sure.
So let's try getting out. So, yep, grab the rail, stand up. Good. Okay. Great work. How did that feel?
Feels great.
Do you have any questions for me so far?
No, I think that's pretty good.
You think it'll help you in the future with fatigue since you'll be sitting most of the time and then prevent falls? So,
Yeah, I think that'll be great.
okay.
I'm excited to get one.
Let's go talk about how we can buy one then.
Okay.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about like caring for the shower chair once you get it, okay?
Okay.
So, in regards to caring for it, cleaning it, make sure that like you do wash it off occasionally with some like mild soaps. I don't want you using any like harsh detergents because you're going to be sitting on this chair.
Yeah.
And so like
Yeah.
use something that you wouldn't mind putting on your skin
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
So that, and they do have metal legs, as you can kind of see and tell on here.
Oh yeah.
So checking for rust quite regularly is a good idea because we don't want to create a new safety hazard by having your stuff rusting and then, just normal wear and tear on it. So that, and then of course, I think it's best if you dry it off after every time you use it. So just in case, I don't want you to like get back in the shower tomorrow. Well, then there's water on it and it's like, well, okay, well then you might fall. So drying it off is just kind of something that I would focus on every time you use it.
Yeah.
So I pulled this off of the internet for you. Do you ever use Amazon? Do you know what Amazon is?
Oh yeah, I got an Amazon account. I order lots of stuff.
Do you? What do you order?
Pottery stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
big into pottery.
I had to start hiding my boxes from
Your husband. Okay, so this I got off Amazon. I just printed off kind of like what it looks like. This is one that I recommend. You can see I highlighted on here the title of what it is, so what you could look up in that Amazon box, and I highlighted the price, and this is just the one that I recommend. It does have the rubber stoppers on the bottom, which is what I was telling you about earlier. That would be a good combo with your non-slip bath mat.
Yeah.
So those two together would be great. So yes, this is the one that I recommend, and if you get it right now, it's on sale for $45.99.
Yeah,
so,
I do like a sale.
Yeah, me as well. So, do you have any questions about this, about how to look it up, how much it costs, cleaning, caring for it, anything like that?
No, I think I got it. Yeah, as long as all the information's here and I can buy it on Amazon, I think I'm good.
Well, you've got exactly what to type in right here, and you've got like the color of it, material, brand, all of that. So if you do have any questions on it, just shoot me a call or email, anything, okay? You've got my number.
Yeah.
So, and we're going to go through a couple more of these today. So.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Okay. All right, Michelle. So after we just did all the shower chair stuff, are you feeling fatigued? Are you in any pain?
Oh, no, I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay? Okay. Well, we're going to be doing this one sitting down anyways, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But if anything changes from here and out, then let me know.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So you talked about the muscles in your hands feeling weak and you not being able to complete like opening cans. to help out your husband in the kitchen, right?
Oh yeah. Sometimes the cans are kind of tough because I only have one of those like
The manual
manual.
ones.
Oh,
Yep.
so this looks really nice.
It's tough. Yeah, no, this is an electric can opener, and this is just going to kind of save you that energy.
Okay.
So you're not having to manually crank on a manual can opener to just try to do something simple to help your husband out with dinner.
Yeah.
Okay?
I like that.
Right.
I'm looking forward to this.
Perfect. So I'm just going to start off with showing you how to use it. Of course, since it is electric, you do have to turn it or plug it in.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, do not plug it in by water. So like by your sink. Okay? I just want to avoid that completely. So hopefully you have an outlet that's far away from the sink. Or if you have your dining room, you can sit at your dining room table, plug it in.
Yeah, I have one not by my sink. I have one on the other side of my kitchen. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I just want to avoid that at all costs. I don't want it to fall in there while you're trying to do this and then have a whole new array of issues.
So I have one. It's actually by my can cabinet. So I think that was where I wanted.
Perfect. We're conserving energy that way too then.
Wow. Great.
Wow. Don't you just love OT?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Okay.
I should have did this a long time ago.
Right? Okay. So you're just going to take whatever can you want, and you're going to see how I just pop this lid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to pop that up. There's like a little metal thing here. Yeah. It's a magnet, okay? So what you're going to do is take your can, put it up to that. Mm-hmm. You see that blade back there?
Yeah.
Right here? Hands away. Don't want to cause any accidents.
Yeah.
So whenever you're trying to open a can, make sure you try to push it all the way back to this part right here. Mm-hmm. You see that metal thing just clamps right on there? Yeah. And then what you're going to do, so I'm going to demonstrate it here, is just make that go down. And then when I'm ready, I don't even have to do anything. Oh, yep. I recommend keeping your hand on it. Close to it, yeah. Because then it's all done. It does hold it for you. See, isn't that pretty nice? So you don't even have to do literally any work besides just getting it clipped on there. Okay. So when you're done, you're going to grab it, flip it up. Oh. Aha! So it saves the lid of the can. Cool. Well, as you know, they're sharp. So whenever you're going to take this off, don't grab it like this. Oh, yeah. I know that may seem obvious, but if you're in a hurry, don't want anything to happen, okay?
Yeah, I've definitely cut my hand on some cans.
Right. So grab it from the middle and the back here. Just pull it away from that magnet, and then do with this what you will, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So yes, please do.
So I'm gonna put it on the magnet. Okay.
Yep.
Push it all the way back.
All the way back on the magnet. Yep. Okay. Yep. There you go. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Put your hand down there. Yeah. Yep. Woohoo!
Nice.
Voila!
Now I can cook Brad some corn and green beans.
I'm so excited for you.
His favorite.
Is it?
Yeah, my cousin Woody might come over too.
Wait, Woody
Harrelson.
Stop.
Yeah, I try not to tell people that they know him, but
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
That's
maybe
so
you
neat.
can come over for dinner. You want to come for dinner?
That would be pretty awesome.
Okay, you should stay for some dinner.
Okay, well, go ahead and have you. Yep. Yeah. Remember, good. Great job. And then when you're done, just putting that back down, and then we can unplug it. And then here in the back, fancy dancy storage.
Oh, cool.
You can just put that cord away like that if you want to finish.
Yeah.
Just putting some of it up. Yep. Yep. So this is just an easy thing to implement into your cooking routine, daily life, so that you can still incorporate cooking into your family and into your schedule. So without the muscle weakness.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy cooking it. It really stinks sometimes when I feel like I can't help it. I think this will be great.
I think it will be too. Like I said, it's going to save you issues when trying to manually crank things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to throw that thing away, that manual one.
Right. Well, do you have any questions so far about just how to use this and what it's going to do for you? I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I think I got it.
Okay.
Definitely something use.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back after we dump some of these out, and then we are going to talk about how to care for it, and then just how I can help you find one online just like this, if not better. So,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Miss Michelle, since you use Amazon, I found you another can opener that you can look up and find on Amazon for $16.99. And it's actually a can opener, knife sharpener, a multifunctional jar and bottle opener
Okay.
with a removable cutting lever and stuff like that. So it encompasses even more than the one that we just had you practice with,
Yeah.
which is awesome. So, like I said, if you just look this up in your Amazon search bar, just like up here, then this one should pop up with these exact words.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can even pick whichever color you want, so that's kind of neat too.
Yeah.
If you wanted black, if your whole kitchen is turquoise, I think there's
Yeah.
even a turquoise one on there.
Oh.
So yeah. But in regards to cleaning, I recommend using warm soapy water, but don't stick this whole thing down into the sink, okay?
Okay.
But what I would like to do, so you don't have to stick your hand by that blade, get a toothbrush, warm soapy water, and you can just scrub on that little blade back there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But also what's good about this one is that the blade is removable, like it says here, removable cutting lever, so you can take that part out and just clean that. But I personally just recommend leaving it there and using like a toothbrush to do it so you don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
But do you have any questions about like how to purchase this? You know, you type this into the Amazon search bar, like I said, and then finding the specific one, how to clean it, use it. Any questions?
No, I think I got it. Pretty
Self-explanatory?
Yeah, I can put it into my Amazon. I think I can find it. If not, I'll just call you.
Call me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's perfect. So we have one last thing to get to today. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Miss Michelle, I know you talked about feeling really fatigued when you're going back and forth from your house that you primarily live in and that second house that you guys have back right next door. Is that right?
Yeah.
You feel kind of fatigued.
Yeah.
That'll drain you. So I know you do use your trekking poles most of the time whenever you're going back and forth just to add some stability.
Yeah, I do use them.
Use
when
your
I'm
trekking
walking,
poles. Okay. Well, according to the best evidence I can find, a rollator is going to help reduce some of that fatigue because it does have a seat here, and it's going to even add a little bit of stability. So once again, this is really going to help with energy conservation.
Okay.
Okay? So first, I wanted to just kind of go over some safety things, just some like typical, let's see how to use this type of stuff. And I'm not going to read it all to you because you can read and I'm going to send it home with you anyways. Okay? So I just want to kind of go over some safety things just before we get started and I have you try it out, okay?
Okay.
All right. So when using this rollator, I want to make sure that it always stays close, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not keeping it out here in front of you or anything.
Yeah.
You're staying within like a nice functional limit here, okay? Whenever you use this, you need to make sure that you are wearing like nice shoes, like tennis shoes. You're not wearing open-toed shoes. That's going to help prevent a lot of falls. And I know that's one thing that you've been worried about.
Yeah.
So wearing well-fitted shoes, no open-toed sandals. That's just always something great to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So using the brakes. This is a big one. Okay? Because no matter what, if you're not using it to walk, the brakes should be on.
Okay. So
Okay?
always put the brakes on.
Always put the brakes on. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you're just literally going to stick your hand right here.
Okay.
Push down. And as soon as you hear that click, like that, you know that the brakes are on and it's not moving anywhere.
Okay.
So as soon as you're going to like sit down on this to take a break if you need to, which is something that's awesome about this, is that if you're walking from to and from your house and you're like, oh geez, I'm like not doing well, I need to sit down for a minute. Lock those brakes and then you can turn around and sit down on it. So I think that's pretty awesome. But then if you're wanting to start walking again, all you have to do is pull them right back up. You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to try to push it down like a brake? Yep,
That was pretty easy.
right? Okay, so like I said, always put that brake on if you are prepared to stop, sit down, anything.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? So, and keeping pathways safe. I know that you love your rugs in your house, but we've kind of already addressed some of those things about trying to hang them up or put them in a place that you don't typically walk at, you know. But you just need to make sure that wherever you're going, you keep those eyes up and you're scanning to make sure that that path is clear when you're using this.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? Walking. You need to make sure, like I was just saying, walk in the center of the rollator. You don't want to be too far back. You don't want to be out here on the side, just one hand in it.
Yeah.
And like I said, you want to like push the rollator to move forward. You want to keep it at an arm's length, like I was saying, a comfortable distance in front of you. And if you do, you may lose your balance if you step too far forward. So that's why I want you to like keep it within that comfortable distance. Okay? And like I said, when you're using that rollator seat, always lock the brakes. Number one rule, if you can take anything away from this, if you aren't using it to walk, put those brakes on. Yes. So it even has some more information about just using it, sitting down in a chair with it, which we are going to kind of go over. Standing up while using it, it's just, we're going to talk about that once again because I'm going to have you get up from a chair with it. Okay. It's just trying to tell you not to like completely like try to push up from it like this, you know, to get up. Nothing crazy. And then what's also amazing about this is that I know you love your pottery and that's where you go back and forth to do it, is to your other house. You can carry things in this neat little basket here. Yeah, so that just means you won't have to spend all that energy trying to carry stuff over while walking. So now you can just put it in your little basket and trek on your way, right?
Handy.
Right. Okay. And another thing is just like reaching. It's just saying if you're going to reach for something, make sure you
lock the brakes.
Lock the brakes. Yep, and keep it in front of you. And you don't want, I just don't want you reaching way outside of that base of support. Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah. And with my vertigo, I try not to, like, you know.
You're already good about that.
Yeah,
yes.
I try not to be bending way too far, just because the more I stay straight, the better.
Yeah.
The better it is for me, so I do try to keep that in mind.
Okay. So do you have any questions about just like some of this so far? I know we kind of like ran through it really quickly, but we're also going to be talking about it while you're doing it too.
No, yeah, I think, no, I don't have any questions right now.
Okay.
I'm ready to get started.
So we're going to get this fitted to you because it does need to be a certain height right here, and I'll show you how to adjust that too. But let's go ahead and get this fitted to you.
All right.
All right, Miss Michelle. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get up from the chair using the rollator. And then we're going to walk a little bit with it, just give it a little test run. And then we're going to talk about how to sit on this seat, get up from it, and then just have you demonstrate that and see how you like it, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
So first of all, when I'm getting up from this chair, my brakes are locked. I've heard that click, and I know it's not going anywhere. You're going to be in that chair with arms, so this will be helpful, but you're going to be able to push up from an arm and grab on to this rollator with one hand, okay? For now, I'm just going to practice pushing up from the seat with one hand on here. I don't want you fully relying on this rollator when you're trying to get up, okay?
Yeah.
So, which I know you're independent and you can do this on your own, but for future reference, this will be good to know, okay? So I'm going to push up. I'm here. And I'm ready for action. I'm ready for takeoff. So, you hear the click?
Yep.
You know that it's ready. So then I'm going to keep it in front of me. Both hands are here. And this one is fitted to you. So it is a little low for me. Keep that in mind. But you're just going to do your normal walking. This is just here for stability. Then as soon as you get about right here, I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting tired. I really think I want to take a break. Okay, so what do? Click the brakes down. Then you have this fancy dancy seat here. So I'm going to turn around, grab this handle, look back at where I'm going, sit down. Okay?
Yeah.
And then, I've gotten the rest that I need. Now, I'm going to stand up. Same way I came down. Turn around. Hands on here. Ready for takeoff. So, I make small turns. Just using this for stability. And then I come back here. All right, so my rollator is facing the chair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make small turns. Small turns. Then I'm going to back up till I can feel that chair on the back of my legs. I'm going to lock, lock, and I'm going to reach back, find that chair. There I go.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that? I know that was a lot.
No question.
Okay, so now I'm going to have you demonstrate that and just kind of give it a test run.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Miss Michelle, are you ready to give it a try?
Ready?
So what's our first order of business?
I'm going to lock my brakes.
Atta girl.
I'm going to put one hand on my thing and push from my chair.
Yep. Good.
I'm going to put my brakes.
Good. Yep.
This thing is smooth.
It's nice, isn't it?
Although I'm getting tired.
Oh, okay. What do we do now?
Click our brakes.
Good.
And I'm going to
Yep, make small. Good. Doing great.
where I'm going.
Yep. Great job. Feet flat on the floor.
Feet are flat.
Awesome.
Okay.
Got our little brake on. Feels nice.
Yeah, I like it.
You feeling any fatigue? Do you feel all right now?
No, I'm fine right now.
You're fine?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So let's go ahead and have you stand up. What's first order of business? Hand on.
Hand on the elbows. The hand on
Yeah,
the.
I mean, and you can even, if it's comfortable, reach back and push off of that too.
One.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Great job.
Okay.
Now make small turns. Yep.
Unclick my brake.
Yep. Feel ready to rock.
Turn around.
Mm-hmm. Great. Man, you're a pro. It's like you do this for a living. Oh, careful. What do we do first?
Brakes.
Good girl. Nice. Good job. Okay, so how did that feel?
I feel good. This thing's really smooth. It's really easy to push.
It is really easy to push. I
Yeah.
like this one.
Yeah, I like it.
So the one that I found for you online that I'll show you here in just a bit is just like this one.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's one that I highly recommend, and I just feel like you're going to be able to conserve a lot of energy this way.
Me too.
Reduce some of that fatigue throughout your day.
Yeah, me too.
Okay?
All right.
All right, let's go look at the one I found for you online. All right, Michelle. So this is the one that I pulled off of the internet for you, off of Amazon, because we've been doing all of our stuff on Amazon lately.
Yeah.
We love our Amazon shopping. So this is exactly what you're going to have to type in to your search bar on Amazon, and this
Okay.
should pop up. And it doesn't have to be that burgundy, you know.
Yeah, it can just be.
It can be literally any
Okay.
color you want. You can pick, but this is the one that I recommend. This specific one, this
Okay.
brand, and like the product dimensions right here, all of that.
Okay.
And it's $58.49. This one is also on sale, so this would be a good one that if you do find that you like this and you think it would suit you better than the trekking poles that you're currently using,
Yeah.
which I think it would, then I would get on that.
Yeah.
So you can get that deal. We love a deal.
Me too.
Do you have any questions about like how to get this?
No, I can work Amazon, so.
Okay. So in regards to just like caring for your rollator, I would use like a disinfectant wipe on it quite frequently, you know, just to keep it clean,
Yeah.
and check for rust as well regularly because it is metal and we don't want anything going bad on you. A lot of these companies, if things start to get wear and tear on them, if you email them and you say, hey, this is happening to my rollator, sometimes they'll send you either a coupon or sometimes they'll even send you a new one.
Okay.
So if I were you, I've done that before, not necessarily with a rollator, but with other products that I've gotten.
Yeah.
If you just email them, they might hook you up with a new one.
Yeah.
So
That'd be
Just keep regular checks on that, things like that.
nice. Okay.
Do you have any questions about the rollator? Anything at all on how to use it, buy it, anything? Care for it?
No, I think you did a good job explaining everything. I think I get it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm also going to be sending this home with you too. That's just that sheet that I was talking to you about earlier with safety tips, safe pathways, walking,
Yeah.
using the seat, literally just everything.
Yeah. And that would be
So,
helpful. I can look back on that if I have any
Yep.
questions.
You can refer to it, and you can even talk to Brad about this stuff too,
Yeah.
your husband, so that he's kind of on the same page about how to use it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So it was so awesome working with you.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
really enjoyed it, getting to see your home and just the way you do things. So
Yeah.
I hope I was able to provide you some assistive devices and things
Oh
that'll.
yeah, I appreciate you. Thank
Make-
you for all your help.
Of course, we love to conserve energy. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, it's nice to meet you.